At long last, I have finally decided to recap Doodle's BFDI viewer voting after I just found out that it has been revived a short while ago. This was the inspiration for shows like Arthur's BFDI viewer voting and Thrillky Cookie's BFDI viewer voting. To make this as 2010 as possible, Pen's team, the Squishy Cherries, win, which means one of the squashy grapes is going home. The video was released in February 24, 2023. Viewers can vote in the comments using the letter in square brackets on who deserves to be eliminated. Whoever gets the most votes will leave the show. Voting lasts 24 hours. The episode was released in February 25, 2023. Also, before we do cake at stake, we have to get match and tennis ball and golf ball and teardrop and needle and spongy and rocky and fiery and woody and flower. Get into your teams, people. Squashy grapes, you lost last time, so you do the cake at stake. We received 167 votes. The person who gets the most votes will be eliminated from BFDI. I have 9 fishes, though it was 1 in the original due to budget cuts, but who cares? Time to show the votes. Teardrop got 4 votes. Tennis ball, coiny, needle, and snowball got 5, 7, 12, and 13 votes respectively. They are safe. Now it's down to flower, golf ball, ice cube, leafy, and rocky. Leafy, golf ball, and rocky got 15, 18, and 21 votes respectively, so it's down to flower and ice cube.
If you kick me out, I'll crush you with my announcer crusher!
Well, good for me, because you, flower, are safe with 33 votes, and ice cube is out with 39 votes. Our sender scoop thrower has not been tested, but this is a great opportunity to use it.
That's what you get for not calling me beautiful!
No! You're still ugly, and you'll always be ugly! And to the voters, I want revenge!
The cherries are up for elimination. Unfortunately, Doodle not only lowered the voting time by 6 hours, he also switched the voting from comments to Google Forms. Doodle lowered the voting time so that he doesn't stay up late to make the video, but he also didn't explain why he switched the voting system. Guys, before we do cake at stake, we have to get Pen and Woody and Eraser and Golf Ball and Leafy and Coiny and Rocky and Match and Spongy and Tennis Ball and Blocky and Pencil and Pen and Snowball and Bubble. This time it's the Squishy Cherries who lost. We got 367 votes, which is over double last time, even though the votes are now in Google Forms. You see, there are 10 contestants in the cherry team, but only 9 slices of cake. The 9 safe contestants will each get a planet, while the most voted contestant goes away. At the lowest, with 10 votes, is Pen, Eraser, Bubble, Blocky, and Pen. Also safe, McTusty's voted Pen, because she was bossy in BFDI, but she doesn't think of it as mean. Woody and Match and Fiery are also safe. Only 128 votes remain between the two of you. Spongy is eliminated with a record of 76 votes. Spongy can never escape elimination, so the cherries lose and one of them goes home. Voting has bounced back up to 24 hours, but Doodle still kept it at Forms. Episode 3 released in February 26, 2023 and Episode 4 released in February 27, 2023. So, since the cherries were dumber, they got a lower total test score, one of them goes home, and the remaining 17 of you will each cake a bake. I'll be one cake. Flower could be our second, and the Die of Judgment will be our third. We got 372 votes. That's 5 votes more than last time. I like the number 5. Let's see. Pen is safe again. You get a box of paper slips. Bubble and Eraser and Blocky are also under 35 votes, while Woody and Eraser are both bland. Gabriel Marrero is not willing to give Eraser any sympathy. Fiery and Match and Pencil and Pen and Woody, you are the final 5. Match and Pen and Woody are safe with under 75 votes. And the last person safe is Fiery. Pencil was not lucky this time. The squashy grapes win, so one of the cherries goes home. Scientists have recently classified Earth as a triple planet system consisting of Earth, the Moon, and Needles Cake. That is supposedly a rapidly growing cake that has separated from Earth. Scientists predict that Needles Cake will start nuclear fusion and become a star in 3 weeks. Speaking of cake, the first of the cakes is the Bubbles Recovery Center. And I unfortunately left it to Blocky for getting the least amount of votes. Pen, Bubble, and Eraser are safe too. Hold on a moment, Seychelle is finally coming out of isolation.
Hi?
Anyways, Match and Woody escape the bottom 2 with the same number of votes.
Oh, so it seems Fiery and Pen are the only ones who haven't had their votes revealed? So Fiery has 83 and Pen has 95 votes? What does that mean for either of them?
Well, just to tell you again, the person with the most votes will be eliminated, and they can never return again.
Oh, so Pen is eliminated?
Wait. I accidentally swapped the votes of Match and Pen, so Match is eliminated. Javante Fields voted Fiery for being bland. The episode came out in February 28, 2023, and the cherries are up for elimination. Votes are still kept at forms, and Doodle stopped specifying the voting time in episode 4 without explanation.
We got 367 votes. That's 25 votes fewer than last time. It's the first time it's ever gone down.
Pen is back to being the first one safe, lucky you. You get Coiny, but that doesn't mean Coiny is a squishy cherry now.
Blocky and Eraser are also safe.
File Plume Esperantist voted Blocky because he was quite mean.
Bubble and Woody are also safe. So now it's down to Fiery and Pen.
Fiery, this is your 3rd time in the bottom 2. Getting used to it? Surprisingly, Fiery, the season's canon winner, is eliminated with a record of 117 votes.
Move over, Seychelle. Everything before this scene was created in May. And since I returned about a month or so ago, I guess I might have to start co-narrating with announcer. Anyways, where we last left off, Fiery is eliminated. Episode 5 released on February 28, 2023. And Episode 6 released on March 1, 2023.
And because it's the final 15, teams will temporarily be temporarily formed, temporarily within the teams. Temporarily, this means it's teams and teams. The cherries will be 2 teams of 3, and the grapes will be 3 teams of 3. Okay, randomizing time. We got Tennis Ball, Snowball, and Flower, and Teardrop, Rocky, and Coiny, and Golf Ball, Leafy, and Needle, and Blocky, Pen, and Bubble, Woody, and Eraser.
Possibly unsurprisingly, Tennis Ball, Snowball, and Flower lose the game. The voting time is still not specified, and the votes are still in Google Forms.
I haven't had much time to prepare, so I'm looking to the right, which honestly makes me feel dumb. The episode releases in March 2nd, 2023. Last episode, Flower, Snowball, and Tennis Ball were put up for elimination. We got a total of 364 votes. It went down again. Tennis Ball is safe with only 67 votes, and since he's so clumsy, he gets some stairs. With only 297 votes left, Snowball and Flower, you are the final 2. Anyways, Snowball is at 116 votes, and Flower is eliminated with a record of 181 votes. Nictustes has voted Flower, not only because he didn't feel like she was the most deserving to win, but also, like Pen said in BFDI 1B.
First of all, I wouldn't choose Flower for obvious reasons.
It's finally our rejoin, so voters can vote an eliminated player back into the game. There's Ice Cube, Spongy, Pencil, Match, Fiery, and Flower. So, the votes are in, and I've gathered the 6 eliminated players here today. One of you will be joining the Squashy Grapes, who are impatiently waiting over there. So we got 423 votes, a record high.
If you re-eliminate me, I'll...
At the lowest, with 31 votes, is Flower. She goes back to the tiny loser chamber. And the rest of the girls aren't so lucky, so it's down to the Flamer and the Flammable. Smiley Nathan sees Pencil as her favorite though. So, with 203 votes left, the former cherry becoming a grape is none other than Spongy the Flammable. Fiery, with a measly 98 votes, you lose. Hork hork, glor glor, gloop gloop, doot doot. It's time for another cherry to be a grape. Spongy gets a speck of dust by the way. But now that the grapes are twice as large as the cherries, that means the grape team will permanently split permanently in two, permanently forming 3 teams of 5 permanently. So with this new stage in the game, the losing team, the grapes, in this case, will now lose 2 members from their team. However, the cherries will choose one of the 2 onto their team. Nothing happens to the names.
And the video was released March 3, 2023.
I don't like being the center of attention, so I have shifted to the right. If you remember from last time, the grapes lost, and 2 of them will leave the team. However, the cherries get to choose one of the 2 onto their team. This time we got 428 votes. At the lowest, with 29 votes, is Tennis Ball. Golf Ball and Spongy are also the unlikely winners, and get their BFDI posters. Needle and Leafy. With 113 and 118 votes respectively, you 2 leave the team. Get it? OS-SOB voted Leafy for what she did in BFB2. Needle and Leafy. The squishy cherries will either vote you onto their team or to be eliminated. Let's see their decision. So with a vote of 3-2, Leafy is the last one safe and joins the squishy cherries, and Needle is eliminated. Needle, it's time to say goodbye.
The video was released March 4, 2023, and the cherries win again. This time the names were up for elimination.
Welcome to an episode released in March 5th, 2023. So, you know the rules. The 2 names with the most votes will leave the team. 1 will join the cherries. The other will be eliminated. So, out of a total of 489 votes, Pen is safe at 44 votes. Of course it's always Pen. This time the prize is no one else than Pen Speaker Box. Teardrop and Coiny are also safe, leaving Snowball and Rocky out of here. The dum-dum thinks of Coiny as a slapper, as he, Fiery, and Needy are, so he thinks that all slappers should go to the TLC. Snowball and Rocky. The squishy cherries will either vote you onto their team or to be eliminated. Let's see their decision. So with a vote of 4-2, Rocky is now on the squishy cherries and is the last one safe, so Snowball is eliminated. Goodbye, Snowball. So, the grapes won, the cherries got number 2, and the names lost again. So, with only 3 names left, their team is doomed. The 2 with the most votes will leave the team. 1 will join the grapes. The other will be eliminated.
I'm making the rest of this video in middle July, after the release of both Teapot 19 and BFDI 21, so the names are up for the final elimination of this team's phase.
So, with 3 of you in the team, only 1 of you is safe, and that person just so happens to be Teardrop, who got 120 out of the total 466 votes. Pen and Coiny. With 158 and 188 votes respectively, you both leave the team. Coiny and Pen. You 2 got the most votes. It is up to the squashy grapes to decide who will stay or be eliminated. Let's see their decision. So with a vote of 2-1, Pen is the last one safe. Coiny, it looks like it's the end for you. This time, 4 contestants will randomly be selected to be up for elimination. Eraser, Rocky, Woody, and Golf Ball have fallen into the danger zone.
Despite a perfect opportunity to change the voting system, the votes are still a Google form, and the video was released March 7, 2023.
And there's now going to see it.
So we got 429 votes. It went down again. Last episode, Teardrop got a microphone to record her thoughts. Eraser. You got 69 votes this time, so you get a box. Woody, who is at 71 votes, is also quite boxy, so it looks like another armless contestant is going home. Now there are only 289 votes left. Rocky, I'm sorry to tell you that you've been eliminated with 160 votes. Not a big surprise, considering that everyone finds him useless.
The video was released on March 8, 2023.
And there now go we shall see it.
Bubble wanted to be in the intro, by the way. Anyways, Woody, Spongy, Leafy, and Bubble are up for elimination. This time we got 446 votes. That's 17 votes more than last time, but it's still not the most. Woody, with only 63 votes, you are safe. You get token from Stupid Mini Show. I don't know who he is though. Bubble, even with 72 votes, you are safe. Leafy and Spongy, there are only 311 votes left. Surprise, surprise. By a 151 to 160 vote, Leafy is eliminated. Pizza8567 voted Spongy just because he was a rejoiner. While the video was released in March 9, 2023, we are doing our second rejoin. Just like there are 10 contestants still in, there are 10 contestants who've been eliminated. The voters can choose between Ice Cube, Pencil, Match, Fiery, Flower, Needle, Snowball, Coiny, Rocky, and Leafy. Daylight savings time put me on my side, so I will try not to catch a nap while doing cake at stake.
And there now go we shall see it.
We got 580 votes, a record high. Match got 26 votes, Flower got 30 votes, and Ice Cube got 45 votes. Shattered Waters voted Match to separate her from Pencil. Leafy, Rocky, Needle, and Coiny are also not rejoining. And Fiery is at 80 votes, so it's down to Pencil and Snowball, and rejoining the game is Snowball. Welcome back, Snowball. As a token of gratitude, you get your own hang glider.
The video was released on March 13, 2023.
For this episode, I donned my very own top hat on.
And there now go we shall see it.
So, we got 449 votes, which is fewer than last time, but still 3 more than the time before. Tennis Ball, you only got 30 votes, so you get a lamp. Teardrop, with a mere 83 votes, you are also safe. There are only 336 votes left. Spongy, Golf Ball, one of you will be eliminated. Golf Ball got 131 votes, so is she the last one safe? Surprisingly, yes. Spongy got 205 votes, so he is eliminated again. Spongy, with a record of 205 votes, you've been eliminated again.
So the video was released on March 14, 2023.
Comet Cal 7387 voted Golf Ball to make Tennis Ball stand out a little. The stupid flower bit my stupid part off of my stupid self, so now I'm unable to voice that stupid sound anymore.
And there now go we shall see it.
Anyway, we got 446 votes. It went down again. Snowball, you only got 116 votes, so you will receive permission to use the announcer crusher. Now it's down to Golf Ball and Bubble. For some reason, out of the remaining 330 votes, Golf Ball is safe with 139 votes, meaning Bubble is eliminated. 4 kilograms YouTube voted Bubble to get rid of some dead weight now that Snowball rejoined and Golf Ball is in a relationship. Also, everyone is up for elimination, except for Eraser. We're going back to a stat phase for now because of budget cuts.
And there now go we shall see it.
I'm sorry guys, but we got fewer votes than last time again. BFB is sus. So first, Eraser had immunity, so he's safe. Also, Tennis Ball only had 9 votes, so he gets Tennis Ball Jr. Blocky, Teardrop, and Pen got 20, 39, and 41 votes respectively, so it's Golf Ball, Pen, Snowball, or Woody to be eliminated. Well, it's not Snowball, and it's not Golf Ball. Now there are 218 votes left. Pen is eliminated with 128 votes. Not as heroic as a leader, aren't you? TJ Everyday 52 voted Woody because he felt like a hidden contestant.
The video was released March 16, 2023.
And there now go we shall see it.
So as the three of you know, the 5 contestants who were not in the danger zone will get to choose between who to eliminate. Let's see their decision. Looks like Tennis Ball and Snowball are tied at 2 votes, so we need a tiebreaker. So by the decision of the anonymous wheel, the last contestant safe is Tennis Ball. Sorry Snowball, but you've been eliminated again.
And there now go we shall see it.
So we got a total of 557 votes, a record high. The person who gets the most votes will enter the game. So, all 30 of you got at least 3 votes.
That's good to know.
Except Robot Flower, she only got 2. Eddie and Clock only got 3 votes each. Cloudy and Barf Bag only got 4 votes each. Pillow got 5 votes, and Belle got 6 votes. Pie and Basketball got 8 votes each. Roboty and Fanny received 9 votes. Fries got 11 votes, and Saw got 12. Dora also got 12 votes. Nayli, you only got 13 votes, not enough. And David and Balloony received a measly 15 votes each. So did 8-Ball. Tree, being all about life, received just 18 votes, and Remote, the only one of the 30 with a robotic voice other than TV, got just 20 votes. Now there are only 10 of you, and we got just enough votes to fill a whole year if votes were days. Grassy got a measly 21 votes, and TV got just 22. Evil Leafy, only 25 people appreciated your evilness. Dictionary, you hold so much info, but you only got 26 votes. Nicole, you may be the new Coiny, but with 29 votes, you are not the new contestant. Taco, we did your contest before, but you got 31 votes. And Bobby got a measly 38 votes. Non-Existy got 43 votes. And Ruby, if we allowed more people to vote, you probably would have won. However, with just a 2-vote difference, Marker joins the game with 66 votes. Welcome to the competition, Marker. As a reward for joining, you get a red tomato. Kintobormations voted for Non-Existy due to character development. So anyways, my text is upside down.
Episode 18 released in March 17, 2023. And this episode was released in March 19, 2023.
And there now go we shall see it.
Golf Ball, this is your 7th time up for elimination. Getting used to it. Anyways, 439 people voted for either Golf Ball, Pen, or Blocky to be eliminated. Blocky, you only got 79 votes, so you're blue. Now there are only 360 votes. Golf Ball, remember how you escaped the bottom to a number of times? Well, for this episode, you received 226 votes, which is the most ever. You are eliminated. Jeremiah 579 voted Golf Ball because she was a bossy bot.
Woody, Teardrop Eraser, and Tennis Ball win immunity. And the description also says that Doodle is giving the viewers a chance to undo their vote after 3 days.
The points are gone, we are free of them now, but we look on to the moment that we see the next slice of cake, a step closer to the prize brought on by Cake and Steak.
528 people voted this time. 124 of them voted for Blocky. He gets a star. So it's either Pen or Marker to leave the game. Marker entered the game late, while Pen survived elimination numerous times. Only error 404 votes are left. Surprisingly, it's not a very close vote, but with a measly 189 votes, Pen is safe and Marker is eliminated. Biscuit Boy Real Not Fake voted Marker to make up for Non-Existy.
The video was released on March 20, 2023. Eraser and Blocky both win immunity.
The points are gone, we are free of them now, but we look on to the moment that we see the next slice of cake, a step closer to the prize brought on by Cake and Steak.
The eliminated contestants will choose who is next to be eliminated. Eraser and Blocky are immune. Let's see their decision. Wow, so it looks like by a vote of 6-4, our favorite little teardrop has been eliminated. Any first words?
The points are gone, we are free of them now, but we look on to the moment that we see the next slice of cake, a step closer to the prize brought on by Cake and Steak.
We have finally reached the last rejoin of the season. 533 people voted this time. Starting off with the bottom 5, Pen got 13 votes, Flower got 15 votes, Match got 16 votes, Golf Ball got 17 votes, and Spongy got 19 votes. Leafy, Needle, Rocky, Bubble, and Snowball are just ahead of them. Now there are only 5 possible returnings. Will it be Ice Cube, Pencil, Fiery, Coiny, or Marker?
Well, I just know I'm going to win.
Ice Cube isn't, because she only got 44 votes.
Well, just my luck.
Coiny, I've had enough of you. Eve Kavanaugh voted Ice Cube because she was the first boot. Pencil is at 58 votes, Fiery is at 62 votes, and Marker, despite being the most recent person eliminated, rejoins the game with a whopping 75 votes. Marker, as a reward, you get a giant glass of water.
The video was released on March 22, 2023, and Marker wins immunity.
Fun fact, I spoke a bit of Spanish in the intro.
The video was last edited in July, and now it's November as of the time I'm writing this. Last episode, Marker won immunity, putting Blue, Blocky, Eraser, Pen, Tennis Ball, and Woody up for elimination.
The points are gone, we are free of them now, but we look on to the moment that we see the next slice of cake, a step closer to the prize brought on by Cake and Steak.
This time we got a whopping 503 votes. The first contestant safe is Tennis Ball with 60 votes. Tennis Ball gets to turn into Metal. Blocky and Pen got 65 and 91 votes respectively, so now it's down to Eraser and Woody. And with a vote of 99 to 188, the last contestant safe is Eraser. According to Gonzalo Fernandez, Breeder 9075, Woody making it this far is a federal crime in all states. Tennis Ball and Pen win immunity, and the episode was released March 24, 2023. I'm too lazy, so we're going back to set phase, and the final 5 get to appear in the intro.
The points are gone, we are free of them now, but we look on to the moment that we see the next slice of cake, a step closer to the prize brought on by Cake and Steak.
This time we got 535 votes. Blocky got just 100 votes, so he gets an egg. 435 votes are left between the two. Eraser is safe at 183 votes, and Marker is eliminated with a record of 252 votes. Pringle's Yes Sir voted Marker just because he was lucky last time. Eraser wins the final immunity ticket, putting Blocky, Tennis Ball, and Pen up for the final elimination. And the episode was released on March 25, 2023. The episode was released on March 26, 2023.
The points are gone, we are free of them now, but we look on to the moment that we see the next slice of cake, a step closer to the prize brought on by Cake and Steak.
Apparently, the announcer also ended voting earlier than expected, so we got 487 votes. And with 110 votes, Blocky is now red again, so now it's down to Pen and Tennis Ball. The last contestant safe is Pen. Nick Tossies voted Tennis Ball because he's been getting saved too often. Doodle's BFDI viewer voting again is only possible if the number of votes exceeds 600. Can the announcer ever catch a break sleeping here for the last 25 episodes? I don't think I'll go over the contestant votes.
The points are gone, we are free of them now, but we look on to the moment that we see the next slice of cake, a step closer to the prize brought on by Cake and Steak.
We received 689 votes, so DBVV again is possible. Eraser got 122 votes, so the winner is either Blocky or Pen. Jade the Guy BWTUF voted Eraser because he felt like he was the underdog of the season. And the winner of the season is Pen. Hand Sanitizer 6633 believed that Blocky was the most deserving to win. Platinum Pen 587 voted Pen because, well, Pen. Pen gets a grand prize, which is a combination of all the previous prizes, along with Dream Island as well. I've worked 7 months on this, so see you guys.
There'll be a big sign in front saying Penn Island, no spaces, all caps.